Win. I think last time we talked about the ups and downs of our energy, and just sometimes you try to play hero ball, we kind of get individual, and I think this game kind of totally took that out of the conversation. We had almost 4 people in double-figure points, and almost everybody that played scored today. So just a true team effort. Glad that we started the game off strong. Obviously, shout out to Nylah who's walking in. She's back. She's back, and that's a huge thing for us. So I'm just super proud of this team effort today.
And Coach, specifically last game in the post game, we talked about issues in the half court, getting into sets and running through things. What changed today to make that easier for y'all?
Well, the benefit of having a bye week is that you get to really work on the things that you're struggling in, and I think that's what we did. We spent a lot of time offensively this week, whereas normally we spend a lot more time defensively. We started doing some of our offensive perfection stuff where they had to run the set all the way through for it to count as a basket. Our practices were very competitive, especially when if you score, you stay. You don't have to go into defense. And so it was just, I think, very beneficial for us to have that buy-in and to practice one more time, but also have another off day. So I think us, we weren't as fatigued as we normally are on Sundays, and that also helps your offense because you can think through it, and you're not just trying to do the most, essentially, right? You're trying to let the play develop.
And another thing that changed from last week, won the rebounding battle today by 4 boards. What changed as far as that goes? Was it the energy? Was it the technique? Where was the difference today?
It could have been drills. I don't know. At the end of the day, what I told them is rebounding is all about heart. We could teach the technique every single day. You either going to get it or you're not, right? And that is where we just kept talking to them. I think 4 of their offensive rebounds came in the first quarter, right? And so we were like, you guys can't be, you can't be lax down there. They are going to get the ball. They're not bigger, they're not stronger, they're not more athletic. They just want the ball more than we want it. And once we said that in the huddle, I think we just kind of took a turn for the better.
And looking at these two sitting beside you right now, let's start with Beck Frisby-Smith because you came out the gate like a woman on fire. I don't know what you had for post-game or pre-game meal. What was it that gave you all that energy? You have energy every game, but today specifically.
I don't know. We talked about it. We wanted to play as a team. We wanted to play together. So I think coming out, I don't know, we just had energy. We were feeling it. I don't know what we did differently, but it was great. I think, as soon as my first shot went in, I was like, all right, here we go, straight into 12. We were getting traps. We were, all over the place. So, I don't know, I think it was just really good energy. Everyone was playing together. Everyone was bought in. So it was a good start to the game.
And Nylah, things obviously opened up for you today. You had 27 points, the biggest outing in a while now. What's the difference this game versus last weekend for you?
Focus mainly. I've been trying to focus on what I need to do to be better for the team, throughout the week, and just really going back to the beginning of the season, really, and just trying to dig deep and really bring that out. And I've really been trying to focus, and it kind of showed today. So I'm really grateful and really grateful for my teammates because they were passing me the ball. So yeah, it was a great feeling. Yeah.
And, of course, it's Alumni Weekend. I promise, Coach, I'd make it short. It's Alumni Weekend. How have y'all been enjoying all the festivities, all the people coming back, excited about this program that y'all are helping to build? Oh, y'all don't want to answer that question?
No. She's a newbie, so.
Oh, true.
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. Yesterday we got to hang out with all the alumni. We went to lunch with them before the men's Gold Rush game, and it was so cool just talking to them, hearing about their stories at William & Mary, and hearing their excitement coming back and how they really want us to do well. So I think that really sparked us, and we wanted to play for them. So, yeah.
What I love the most is, we have some familiar faces, right? But there are 2 things that I really enjoyed. I love that we had young alumni, and I think the young alumni is always the hardest ones to get back. So shout out to you, Misha, because I know you had a hand in that. But also, we had an alum here that hadn't been here in 22 years, and that just speaks volumes to what these young ladies are building here, the kind of culture that we have here. We want this to kind of be like a women's basketball cult. We want people to play here, love it, come back, support it. We want to have our own thing. And I think that's what this weekend shows is that there are people coming from all over, right? Colorado, California, just everywhere to come and support these young ladies and to be a part of what we're building here.
All right, now, TOD.
Yeah, Coach. Looking at Mo's stat line today, 11 minutes, 5 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals. What does that stat line kind of just show about her growth as a freshman?
I could not be more proud of Mo. Monet, I mean, she waited her turn. She waited and she waited and she waited and she just never laid down. And I think that's what I love the most about what Monet is showing us is the passion that she plays with is why we recruited her in the first place, right? She's up in your face, she's yelling, she's talking to her teammates, she just plays with a lot of energy. And so when she starts to get these assists, her energy just kind of turns up and then everybody else's energy turns up. We know she's a great point guard, but she's also a freshman. And we knew that it would take her a minute to really get to the college game. It's very different than the high school game, especially as a point guard. But she has been studying the game. She has been coming in extra. She watches film. She meets with all the coaches. She actually talks to us about coaching, right, as opposed to just basketball, because she wants to start thinking about basketball from a coach's brain and not just a player's brain, right? She wants to see it just kind of in its entirety. And so I think that's all helping her just grow. And now the more minutes that she gets, the more confident that she gets. So I'm just super proud of her as a freshman, and luckily her teammates were making shots today. So those assists show up on the paper.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Cool. Good stuff.
Good job, ladies.